Hey guys, it's day 6 of October Gifts. I hope you slept well. Welcome to a new day. Today our catchphrase is magic happens when you give. Yes, indeed. Bible says spread your bread upon the waters and you'll find them many days later. It's actually my favorite quotation. So magic happens when you give. Magic happens when you give. You get unmerited favor. You get unmerited grace. When you give, especially to the poor and the needy, you have no idea. Magic happens. On Friday, I'm sure you know I bake. For those who do not know, I bake bread. I have a bakery. So on Friday, I decided to bake and give to the street children. Usually when you're driving, there are these kids who come and stand by your windscreen and they are asking you to give them money. So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be giving them bread. So on Friday, I baked, and at every point when I meet them, when they come asking for money, I give them bread instead. I keep giving them the bread. So I got to this place around the Awudome runabout where the kids were sitting on the floor. They were playing. So they were not standing where I could easily give to them. And I also realized that if I don't pack and give to them, the lights will go green and I'll pass. And they will not get the opportunity to take part of the bread breaking, if you like. And so I parked by the side. So I got out of the queue, I parked by the side, and I got out and I gave them the bread. So I spent about 5 to 7 minutes with them. And when I finished with them, I got back into the queue. Now the vehicle I was behind. So when I got to just around Cocoa Clinic, I don't know if you know that lane, about 4 or 5 cars were involved in an accident. It wasn't a severe accident, but the car I was behind, I think, stopped abruptly, and all the cars behind, so about 4 or 5 cars that were involved in the accident. So you can imagine, I think his brake failed him, and every other car just bumped into him. So it was about 4 or 5 cars involved in an accident. If I hadn't stopped and given the bread to these kids, I would have been part of that accident. You can call it sheer coincidence, but I call it grace. I call it magic. I call it favor. If you get the opportunity to give to the needy, you have to. If you get the opportunity to give to the poor, you have to. I have an adopted daughter, and I'm telling you, since that girl came into my life, things have changed for me for the good. I need you to know that magic happens when you give. If you have the opportunity to give today, give to someone. I'm telling you, give. It doesn't have to cost you much. Your smile, your intelligence helps someone today. It will open doors that you can't imagine. That's my message for you. Remember, it's the time for goodies, so get ready to get some gifts from me. I'll see you tomorrow with another edition of October Gifts. Remember, magic happens when you give.